Hollywood is a place where famous people are always watched by the public and media. Every detail of their lives is often shared with the world. But some celebrities prefer to keep their special moments private. Many well-known stars choose to have secret weddings to avoid attention and enjoy their big day without the pressure of the spotlight. These private ceremonies allow them to focus on love rather than media headlines. Some do it to protect their families, while others simply want a quiet and meaningful celebration. Their stories show that even in a world of fame, some moments are worth keeping personal. Celebrities live under constant media attention, with every aspect of their lives being followed and discussed by fans and the press. Whether they go to a restaurant, take a vacation, or spend time with their loved ones, there are always cameras watching. This level of public interest makes it difficult for them to enjoy normal, personal moments without interference. When it comes to marriage, some celebrities want to avoid the chaos that comes with a highly publicized wedding. If their wedding details are shared with the world, it can turn into a media event rather than a special day for them and their families. By choosing a secret wedding, they can focus on their relationship rather than dealing with photographers, rumors, and headlines. For many stars, a wedding is a deeply personal moment, not a performance for the public. They want their marriage to be about love and commitment, not about impressing others. Public weddings often come with pressure to make everything look perfect. There are expectations about the venue, the guest list, the outfits, and even the decorations. Celebrities who choose private ceremonies do so to keep the experience real and meaningful. Instead of planning a huge event for the public, they have a small, intimate gathering with the people they truly care about. This allows them to exchange vows without the distractions that come with a public wedding. It also helps them avoid the stress of living up to expectations set by fans and the media. A private wedding also helps celebrities avoid unnecessary criticism. In Hollywood, every choice they make is judged by the public. If their wedding is too simple, people might say they didn't put enough effort into it. If it's too grand, others might call it excessive. A secret wedding removes the pressure of outside opinions, allowing the couple to celebrate in a way that feels right for them. Ultimately, secret weddings give celebrities a rare chance to experience something personal without the world watching. It lets them focus on their partner and their future together, rather than creating a spectacle. By choosing privacy, they protect their love from unnecessary attention and make sure their wedding day remains special for them, rather than becoming just another news story. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds first met while working together on the movie Green Lantern in 2010. At the time, they were just friends, as both were in relationships with other people. However, after those relationships ended, they began to grow closer. In 2011, they were spotted together more often, and it became clear that their friendship had turned into something more. Unlike many Hollywood couples, they kept their relationship mostly private, choosing not to share too many details with the media. Their strong bond and sense of humor made them one of the most admired couples in the industry. When it came time for their wedding, Blake and Ryan decided to keep it completely private. In September 2012, they held a secret ceremony at Boone Hall Plantation in South Carolina. The wedding was attended by only close family and friends, with no reporters or photographers present. Even guests were asked to keep the details of the event a secret. Instead of making a public announcement, the couple quietly enjoyed their big day away from the spotlight. Later, some details about the wedding were revealed, such as the fact that Florence Welch from the band Florence and the Machine performed at the reception. However, Blake and Ryan have never shared full wedding photos, keeping most of the memories just for themselves. After getting married, they continued to maintain their privacy, especially when it came to their family. Blake and Ryan now have 4 children together, but they rarely share pictures or details about their kids. Unlike many celebrity couples who post family moments on social media, they prefer to keep their children's lives completely out of the public eye. They have even spoken out about how important it is for their kids to have a normal childhood without media attention. Despite their efforts to stay private, fans still get small glimpses of their relationship through their playful and funny posts about each other. Ryan is known for making jokes about Blake on social media, and she often responds in the same lighthearted way. This has made them one of the most beloved couples in Hollywood. Even with their fame, they have managed to build a strong, loving marriage while keeping their personal lives as private as possible. Beyonce and Jay-Z are one of the most powerful and successful couples in the entertainment industry. They first met in the early 2000s and kept their relationship private for a long time. Over the years, they worked together on music projects, which only made fans more curious about their romance. Even though they were often seen together, they never spoke much about their relationship, keeping the details to themselves. This mystery only added to the public's fascination with them. When it came to their wedding, Beyonce and Jay-Z continued their tradition of privacy. On April 4, 2008, they got married in a secret ceremony at Jay-Z's penthouse in New York City. The wedding was small, with only their closest family and friends in attendance. Unlike many celebrity weddings, there were no magazine deals or public announcements. They didn't even share photos or details about the ceremony for years. The event was kept so private that many people didn't even know they were married until much later. To this day, Beyonce and Jay-Z are very careful about what they share with the public. They rarely talk about their personal lives in interviews and only reveal small details when they choose to. Even when they do share personal moments, they do it on their own terms. For example, Beyonce announced her pregnancy with their first child, Blue Ivy, during a live performance instead of through the media. Despite their efforts to stay private, their marriage has not been free from public speculation. In 2014, a video leaked of Beyonce's sister, Solange, arguing with Jay-Z in an elevator, leading to rumors about problems in their relationship. Later, Beyonce and Jay-Z both addressed personal struggles through their music, with Beyonce's album Lemonade and Jay-Z's album 444 hinting at challenges they faced. Even though they have dealt with public scrutiny, they have remained together and have since welcomed twins, Rumi and Sir. Beyonce and Jay-Z's relationship proves that even the most famous couples can keep their personal lives private. While they share parts of their journey through music, they control what the world gets to see. Their secret wedding set the foundation for a relationship that values privacy, respect, and personal growth. Jennifer Lawrence and Cook Maroney's relationship was never about fame or attention. Unlike many Hollywood couples, their love story was simple and private from the start. Jennifer, one of the most famous actresses in the world, met Cook, an art gallery director, through mutual friends in 2018. Unlike Jennifer, who was used to being in the spotlight, Cook had always lived a quiet life away from the entertainment industry. Their relationship grew quickly, and within a few months, they were seen together more often. Despite Jennifer's global fame, they kept their romance low-key, avoiding public events and rarely discussing their relationship in interviews. By early 2019, the couple was engaged. Jennifer later shared in a rare interview that saying yes to Cook was an easy decision because she knew he was the one. Even after their engagement, they continued to stay out of the public eye, focusing on their personal lives rather than media attention. While some celebrities have grand engagement announcements, Jennifer and Cook kept theirs private, proving that they wanted their love to be about them, not the world. Their wedding in October 2019 was just as private as their relationship. The couple chose the historic Belcourt of Newport, a beautiful mansion in Rhode Island, as their wedding venue. The ceremony was small, with only close family and friends in attendance. Although they invited a few famous guests, including Adele, Emma Stone, and Kris Jenner, the wedding itself remained personal and intimate. There were no leaked photos or public videos, as security was tight to ensure privacy. Even today, there are very few details known about the ceremony. After their wedding, Jennifer and Cook continued their life away from the spotlight. In 2022, they welcomed their first child, but they chose not to share the baby's name or photos publicly. Jennifer has spoken about how she wants to protect her child's privacy and give them a normal life, away from Hollywood's constant attention. Jennifer and Cook's relationship is a rare example of a Hollywood love story that is not driven by publicity. They have shown that even A-list stars can have a private, meaningful relationship when they choose to focus on love rather than fame. Their secret wedding was a reflection of their desire to keep their most special moments just for themselves. Ed Sheeran and Seaborn's love story is one that feels like it was meant to be. The two first met as children while attending the same school in Framlingham, Suffolk. They were close friends, but after finishing school, they went their separate ways. Sherry moved to the U.S. for college and later built a successful career in finance, while Ed pursued his dream of becoming a musician. For years, they lived completely different lives, but fate brought them back together in 2015. Ed and Sherry reconnected when she was visiting England, and their friendship quickly turned into something more. Unlike many celebrity relationships, theirs was built on years of knowing and understanding each other. Even as Ed's career skyrocketed, with sold-out world tours and chart-topping hits, he and Sherry kept their relationship private. She preferred to stay out of the spotlight, and Ed respected that, making sure their love life remained personal. By 2018, Ed revealed that he had proposed to Sherry in a quiet and simple way at home. There was no grand engagement announcement or flashy ring reveal. Instead, he shared the news months later, explaining that he wanted to keep such an important moment private. Their engagement was followed by an even more secretive wedding. In early 2019, Ed and Sherry tied the knot in a small ceremony at their home in Suffolk. The wedding was extremely private, with only close friends and family present. There were no famous guests, no photographers, and no media coverage. It was exactly what they wanted, a moment shared only with the people who mattered most to them. Even after the wedding, they kept the details to themselves, refusing to turn their marriage into a public event. Since then, Ed and Sherry have continued to live a quiet and happy life together. They welcomed their first daughter, Lyra, in 2020 and their second child, Jupiter, in 2022. Ed has spoken about how fatherhood has changed him and made him value privacy even more. He often shares how Sherry has been his biggest source of support, helping him through both personal and professional challenges. Their story proves that even with global fame, love can remain simple and genuine. Ed and Sherry chose to keep their relationship away from public attention, focusing on what truly mattered to them. Their secret wedding was just another reflection of their deep and personal bond. Margot Robbie and Tom Ackerley's love story began behind the scenes of a movie set. They met in 2013 while working on the film Sweet Friends A's, where Margot was acting and Tom was an assistant director. At first, they were just friends, and they even lived together in a shared house with other roommates. Over time, their friendship grew into something more, but they kept their romance private. Even though Margot was becoming one of Hollywood's biggest stars, she and Tom never made their relationship a public spectacle. Instead, they focused on their work and their bond, choosing to keep their love story away from the media. Their relationship was built on shared passions, both in film and in life. In 2014, Margot, Tom, and some close friends co-founded a production company called Lucky Chap Entertainment. This company allowed them to work together on projects, including I, Tanya, which earned Margot an Academy Award nomination. Despite the pressures of Hollywood, they maintained a low-key relationship, rarely discussing their personal lives in interviews. In December 2016, Margot and Tom secretly got married in a private ceremony in Byron Bay, Australia. The wedding was kept so quiet that even some of their closest friends didn't know about it until after it happened. The couple invited only their closest family and friends, making sure the event was intimate and free from media attention. Security was tight, and guests were reportedly asked to give up their phones to prevent any leaks. Margot later confirmed the marriage in a playful way by posting a photo of her ring on Instagram. After their wedding, Margot and Tom continued their tradition of keeping their relationship private. They rarely attend Hollywood events together, and when they do, they avoid discussing their personal lives. Even though Margot is one of the most recognized actresses in the world, she and Tom have managed to keep their love away from the spotlight. Their relationship is proof that even in the world of fame, it is possible to keep love personal. Margot and Tom have built a strong marriage by staying true to themselves and prioritizing their privacy. Their secret wedding was just another example of their commitment to keeping their most important moments for themselves. Emma Stone and Dave McCary's love story began in 2016 when they met on the set of Saturday Night Live. Dave was a writer and director for the show, and Emma was the guest host that week. During one of the episodes, Emma starred in a comedy sketch directed by Dave, and that was the beginning of their connection. They kept in touch after the show, and their friendship slowly turned into something more. Unlike many celebrity couples, they avoided public attention and rarely made appearances together, making their relationship a mystery to many fans. By 2017, rumors of their romance started spreading when they were seen together in public. Even then, neither of them spoke about their relationship, choosing to enjoy their time together privately. In December 2019, Dave confirmed their engagement by posting a simple photo of Emma showing off her ring. There was no big announcement or media coverage, just a quiet, personal moment shared on social media. The couple had planned to get married in early 2020, but their wedding plans were delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Instead of postponing their wedding for a long time, Emma and Dave decided to go ahead with a small, private ceremony. In September 2020, reports surfaced that the couple had secretly tied the knot. They did not share any details, and there were no public photos or announcements. It wasn't until later that fans noticed Emma wearing a wedding ring, which confirmed the news. After their wedding, Emma and Dave continued to stay out of the spotlight. In 2021, they welcomed their first child, a daughter, but just like their wedding, they kept all details private. Emma has always been known for valuing her personal life over fame, and her marriage to Dave reflects that. They rarely appear at events together, and Dave, who works behind the scenes in Hollywood, prefers to stay away from public attention. Their relationship proves that love doesn't need to be shared with the world to be meaningful. Emma and Dave's secret wedding was a reflection of their desire to keep things personal, showing that even in Hollywood, some moments are best kept private. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher's love story began long before they became a couple in real life. They first met in the late 1990s while working together on that 70s show. Mila, who was just 14 years old at the time, played Jackie Burkhart, while Ashton, who was 19, played her boyfriend, Michael Kelso. Although their characters had an on and off relationship on the show, in real life, they were just friends. Ashton even saw Mila as a little sister and never thought they would end up together. After that 70s show ended in 2006, they went their separate ways, both moving on to different relationships. Ashton married actress Demi Moore in 2005, while Mila was in a long-term relationship with actor Macaulay Culkin. However, after Ashton and Demi divorced in 2013, he reconnected with Mila, and their friendship quickly turned into something more. At first, they both agreed to keep things casual, not wanting anything serious. Ironically, they later admitted that their situation felt similar to the movies they had starred in. No strings attached for Ashton and friends with benefits for Mila. But as time went on, they realized they truly loved each other, and their relationship became official. By 2014, Ashton proposed, and Mila happily accepted. Instead of having a grand, publicized wedding, the couple decided to keep everything private. In July 2015, they got married in a secret ceremony at a quiet location in California. The wedding was small, with only close family and friends in attendance. They made sure there were no media leaks, no paparazzi, and no extravagant celebrations. Mila later shared that she didn't even want a traditional wedding dress. She preferred something simple and comfortable. Their goal was to focus on their love rather than making a big statement. Since their wedding, Ashton and Mila have continued to keep their personal lives private. They now have 2 children, whom they protect from the spotlight. They rarely share photos of their family and prefer to live a quiet, normal life despite their fame. Even when they post on social media, they keep things lighthearted and fun, often joking about each other. Their story is proof that sometimes the best love stories come from the most unexpected places. From being co-stars as teenagers to becoming life partners, Mila and Ashton have built a strong relationship based on friendship, love, and a shared desire for privacy. Their secret wedding was just another reflection of their down-to-earth approach to life and love. Scarlett Johansson and Colin Jost's love story began on the set of Saturday Night Live. Scarlett had been a guest host on the show multiple times, while Colin was one of the head writers. They first met in 2006 when Scarlett hosted SNL for the first time. But at the time, they were just colleagues. Over the years, their paths continued to cross, and they developed a friendly connection. However, it wasn't until 2017 that their relationship became romantic, after Scarlett hosted SNL again that year. Rumors of their relationship started when they were spotted together at an after-party. Unlike many Hollywood couples, they took their time before making their romance public. Colin, known for his work on Weekend Update, and Scarlett, one of Hollywood's biggest stars, came from different worlds. While Scarlett was used to blockbuster films and red carpet events, Colin was more of a behind-the-scenes figure in comedy. However, their differences made them a great match. Colin has often spoken about how he admires Scarlett's confidence and success, while Scarlett has praised Colin's intelligence and humor. Over the years, they appeared together at more public events, but they still kept much of their relationship private. In May 2019, Colin proposed to Scarlett, and she happily said yes. Unlike other celebrity engagements that turn into media spectacles, theirs remained low-key. Instead of sharing too many details, they kept their wedding plans quiet. Then, in 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic changed everything, forcing many people, including celebrities, to adjust their wedding plans. Rather than postponing, Scarlett and Colin decided to have an intimate ceremony at home. They got married in October 2020, with only close family and friends in attendance. The wedding took place at their house in New York, and it was simple yet meaningful. Instead of making a big announcement, the couple shared the news in a unique way, through an Instagram post by Meals on Wheels, a charity that helps provide food for those in need. Their wedding announcement encouraged people to donate, showing that they wanted their special moment to have a positive impact on others. Since their wedding, Scarlett and Colin have continued to keep their personal life private. In 2021, they welcomed their first child together, but just like their wedding, they shared very few details. Their relationship is proof that love doesn't need to be put on display for it to be strong. By keeping their wedding intimate, Scarlett and Colin focused on what truly mattered: their commitment to each other. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's relationship quickly became one of the most talked about romances in Hollywood. Although they had been friends for years, their relationship didn't turn romantic until 2020. Travis, the famous drummer of Blink-182, had known Kourtney and her family for a long time, as they lived in the same neighborhood and shared mutual friends. Over the years, they were spotted together occasionally, but it wasn't until early 2021 that they made their relationship public. Unlike Kourtney's previous relationships, this one was filled with grand romantic gestures, public displays of affection, and social media posts showing their deep connection. Travis and Kourtney quickly became known for their bold and passionate love, whether it was posting heartfelt messages to each other or sharing intimate moments from their travels. They made sure the world knew how much they cared for each other. Their love story became a key part of Kourtney's reality show, The Kardashians, giving fans a closer look at their relationship. By October 2021, Travis proposed to Kourtney in a beautifully arranged beachside setting in Montecito, California. The engagement was emotional and romantic, with rose petals covering the sand and candles lighting up the evening. In April 2022, the couple surprised everyone when they had a spontaneous wedding in Las Vegas. Right after attending the Grammy Awards, Kourtney and Travis went to a small chapel, where they had an unofficial ceremony. The wedding was fun, wild, and completely unexpected, reflecting their playful and adventurous personalities. An Elvis Presley impersonator officiated the ceremony, making it even more unique. However, since they did not have a marriage license at the time, the wedding was not legally binding. A few weeks later, Kourtney and Travis made things official by getting legally married in a private courthouse ceremony in Santa Barbara, California. Then, in May 2022, they had a grand wedding celebration in Italy, surrounded by family and friends. Despite the larger celebration, their Las Vegas wedding remains a special moment that captured their fun-loving relationship. Kourtney and Travis have continued to share their journey with the world while also enjoying their personal moments in private. Their relationship is a mix of public romance and personal connection, showing that even high-profile couples can balance love and privacy in their own way. Mary-Kate Olsen and Olivier Sarkozy's relationship was always private and low-key, despite the public attention surrounding them. Mary-Kate, known for her career as a child actress and later as a fashion designer, had stepped away from Hollywood long before meeting Olivier. She preferred a quiet life, focusing on her work in the fashion industry rather than the spotlight. Olivier, a French banker and the half-brother of former French President Nicolas Sarkozy, was also used to keeping a low profile. The couple met in 2012, and despite their 17-year age difference, they quickly formed a deep connection. Unlike many celebrity couples, Mary-Kate and Olivier rarely appeared together at public events. They avoided the paparazzi and never spoke about their relationship in interviews. While some people speculated about their romance, they never felt the need to explain themselves to the public. Their relationship was built on mutual respect and a shared love for privacy, making them different from many Hollywood couples who openly discuss their love lives. In November 2015, Mary-Kate and Olivier took their commitment to the next level by getting married in a secret ceremony. The wedding took place in a private home in Manhattan, with only about 50 guests in attendance. Unlike typical celebrity weddings filled with media coverage and extravagant details, theirs was simple and intimate. To maintain privacy, guests were reportedly asked to hand over their phones before entering, ensuring that no pictures or details would be leaked to the public. Although there were very few details about the wedding, one unusual detail that surfaced was that the venue was decorated with bowls of cigarettes, reportedly for guests to enjoy throughout the night. The event was a reflection of the couple's unique style, exclusive, private, and free from outside interference. For several years, Mary-Kate and Olivier maintained a quiet life together, rarely making headlines. However, in 2020, their marriage came to an unexpected end when Mary-Kate filed for divorce. The couple had faced personal challenges, and despite their efforts to keep their relationship strong, they ultimately decided to go their separate ways. Even after their divorce, Mary-Kate has continued to live a private life, avoiding public discussions about her past marriage. Her relationship with Olivier remains an example of how some celebrities choose to keep their love lives out of the spotlight, valuing personal happiness over public attention. Secret weddings are becoming more common in Hollywood as more celebrities choose to keep their personal moments away from the public eye. In the past, many famous couples had lavish weddings with hundreds of guests, magazine deals, and media coverage. However, in recent years, there has been a shift toward privacy. Celebrities are realizing that sharing every detail of their wedding can take away from the intimacy of the moment. Instead of making their wedding a public event, many stars prefer to keep it personal, inviting only close family and friends. This change reflects a growing desire among celebrities to separate their personal lives from their public careers. The media has not always responded well to this trend. For years, magazines and news outlets relied on celebrity weddings for exclusive stories and photos. When celebrities started having secret weddings, the press found themselves left out of these major events. Some media sources have tried to uncover details by interviewing guests, finding leaked photos, or analyzing social media posts. However, many celebrities have taken extra steps to prevent this, such as banning phones at their weddings or waiting months before confirming they are married. Fans have mixed reactions to secret weddings. Some admire celebrities who choose privacy, seeing it as a sign that they are focused on love rather than fame. Many people respect stars who want to keep their special moments personal, as it makes them seem more relatable. However, there are also fans who feel disappointed when they don't get to see wedding photos or hear details about the event. In the age of social media, where people share so much of their lives online, some fans expect celebrities to do the same. When a famous couple chooses to keep their wedding a secret, it can feel like they are keeping something from their supporters. This has led to debates about whether celebrities owe their fans access to their personal lives. Despite these different opinions, secret weddings have become a symbol of how celebrity culture is changing. More stars are prioritizing their personal happiness over public attention, setting boundaries between their work and their private lives. By keeping their weddings secret, they are taking control of their own narratives and ensuring that their marriages start on their own terms. This trend is likely to continue as more celebrities realize that some moments are best kept between them and their loved ones. Many celebrities choose secret ceremonies because they crave a sense of normalcy in their personal lives. Fame brings constant public attention, making it difficult for them to experience everyday moments without being watched. A wedding is a deeply personal and emotional event, and some celebrities want to enjoy it like any other couple, without cameras, interviews, or public pressure.